Oh, hello, Twitch. Gromit was looking for you. Enjoying the fair? Oh, I see. You'd like to have a go on the ride? Well, I don't know. Where the heck's Gromit? He should be showing you around. No, well, I suppose I can take a break. Let's go. I don't know if they let dogs on board, Twitch. Steady on. I know it's not fair, Twitch, but we can always ask. Easy there, boy. Got quite a bit of strength for a little fella. Blinking Laura. You mean poor Gromit's inside the ride? What happened, lad? Monty Muzzled? Heavens above. Twitch, you better stay out of sight. I've got to see about getting Mr. Muzzled to shut down his ride. Your duty is as neglected as an abandoned puppy. Oh, I've never abandoned Gromit. Your hair could be mistaken for pirate's gold. Oh, well, perhaps this one isn't for me. Your home smells of a patch of mold. Oh, we've the odd bit, I know, but it's not that bad.
One last bite, and another pie is gobbled by Gabbily.
The contest hasn't ended yet.
Why, no, it's a last man woman standing competition.
Oh, who's winning?
As if you had to ask, man.
By my count, the current leader by a thick crust is Mrs. Gabbily.
Hogwash!
Woohoo! And I'm relishing every bite.
I'm just getting warmed up.
We'll see about that. Mr. Wallace, would you mind bringing Paneer this slip of paper here when you've a moment?
Righto. Enjoying a bit of a lead, eh, Mrs. Gabbily?
Ooh, I think I am, but I'm enjoying myself so much I've lost count.
I can't believe you're in the lead. Look at the munching Major.
Happen, but don't forget the tortoise and the hare, Mr. Wallace.
You've fallen a bit behind, eh, Major?
Nonsense! Enemy propaganda! Don't believe a word of it. Soon as I've claimed victory, I'll be back on my favorite airborne attraction.
Oh, right. The ride. That's quite a few pies you've eaten, Mrs. Gabbily.
Could have sworn there was more. Haven't really been keeping count. Just getting stuck in and enjoying myself.
Oh, heck, look at these. Looks like you and Mrs. Gabbily are about even in the count.
Perhaps, but don't let your eyes deceive you. I've a commanding advantage.
How's that, Major Crumb?
My fighting spirit.
And Mrs. Gabbily finishes yet another pie.
Where did those blighters come from? Who's been pilfering our pies?
These aren't yours, Major.
Oh, why, they could be, I suppose.
Oh, the rest of me finished pies.
The rest?
Oh, my stomach told me I'd got through more than just these appetizers here.
And Major Crumb has just learned that Mrs. Gabbily is in the lead by a most devastating pie margin.
Oh, not feeling too tickety-boo right now. I think I might have been outpied by the enemy.
And it seems the Major might be giving up, though he's only 9 pies behind.
9? That's it. I capitulate. I surrender. Hoist the white napkin of chronic pie fatigue.
Yippee!
And down goes the Major, out for the count. Attaboy, Mrs. Gabberly, congratulations!
Woohoo!
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you like pies, Panier's Purveyors of Peculiar Produce is open daily for all of your baking and pie-eating needs.
I can't believe she beat me. I'll never be able to show my face in the officer's mess again.
Never mind, Major Crumb. You guzzled gamely. Perhaps you just bit off a bit more than you could chew.
Perhaps a man must know his limits. The only thing that can lift my spirits now is a spin on that RAF ride, if you'll excuse me. Oh, I must have put on 5 stone.
And remember, whether you want pakora, pies, puddings, or pomegranates, they're all available at Panier's Peculiar Produce. Just 2 minutes walk from this fairground. Hello, Wallace.
A note, Mr. Panier.
Your duty is as neglected as an abandoned puppy. That's odd.
Stop the ride! That's enough. Suppose I'd better get back to the station. Duty calls.
A note, Mr. Panier.
Your hair could be mistaken for pirate's gold.
But Duncan, isn't that the last line of your poem? The one you wrote specially for me?
Why, yes, my dear. Its greatness is such that it's already been quoted.
The poem you wrote each and every line of?
Why, yes, of course.
How odd.
And that little pick-me-up comes courtesy of Monty Muzzled's fortune-telling machine, generously shared by Mr. Wallace.
A fortune? Wallace?
Honey cakes? I can explain.
Explain nothing. It's plagiarism, lies, deceit. I'm through with you, Duncan McBiscuit.
Felicity, my wee North Country nymph. I wrote all those other lines, especially that one about your haunches.
A note, Mr. Panier.
Your home smells of a patch of mold?
Mr. Panier, you've clearly never been to the House of Gabberly, and now you never will.
Panier's Peculiar Produce for all your favorite foodstuffs, and some you probably never knew existed.
Excuse me, Panier. Mrs. Gabberly wanted me to give you this.
Ah, must be a message to read out for the fair. All attendants are invited to Winnie Gabberly's victory celebration to be held later this evening at the House of Gabberly. Major Crumb is invited only if humbled by defeat.
How could I have let this happen, disgraced on the field of battle?
Still slaving over a hot microphone, eh, Mr. Panier?
I reckoned it were a good opportunity to spread the word about me shop. Next weekend, as purveyors of peculiar produce, we're having a sausage sale. Got to take the opportunity when you've got everyone's ear. From sweet to savory, pickled to preserved, and fresh to frozen, Panier's peculiar produce has it all. Plus, we also sell umbrellas, beach balls, indoor barbecue equipment, and a full range of domestic fire extinguishers.
Too heavy? Balderdash! I was only on her this morning.
Oh, just over our limit, I'm afraid, Corporal Crumb. You must have piled on pounds since then.
That blinking contest! And I'm a major, don't you know?
Aye, a major liability. So, you're banned, for safety's sake. Perhaps go for a jog or something, and work off some of that extra weight.
Sure you can't allow the Major on the old muzzler? He's just over the weight limit.
Don't risk it. If you operated your own fairground, you'd understand wealth and safety. Health and safety regulations.
You mean you weigh every rider?
Each and every one. Can't have any big berthers putting my business and my charitable enterprise in jeopardy.
How much pie did you eat, Major?
Not enough, clearly. That old granny has a devilish appetite, probably possessed by a parasite or two. Family of tapeworms living inside her, I shouldn't wonder.
And now you can't ride your favourite ride. Oh, what a pity.
Over the limit, I'm afraid. Bureaucratic nonsense. Never used to fret about namby-pamby weight restrictions in the army. We'd cram 20 men in a truck, 3 on a bicycle, 5 in a bunk.
But you're only slightly too heavy, Major.
Yes, so I'll stand here till I've dropped the weight. With a finely tuned metabolism like mine, I'll burn it off in a few short hours. Let's have a look. Ah!
And
The fair is for such a good cause. Maybe there was just some sort of misunderstanding with Mr. Muzzle. A balloon, always good for a lift.
With the tiniest little lift, I'd be cleared for takeoff.
How much pie did you eat, Major?
Not enough, clearly. That old granny has a devilish appetite, probably possessed by a parasite or two. Family of tapeworms living inside her, I shouldn't wonder.
And now you can't ride your favourite ride. Oh, what a pity.
Over the limit, I'm afraid. Bureaucratic nonsense. Never used to fret about namby-pamby weight restrictions in the army. We'd cram 20 men in a truck, 3 on a bicycle, 5 in a bunk.
But you're only slightly too heavy, Major.
Yes, so I'll stand here till I've dropped the weight. With a finely tuned metabolism like mine, I'll burn it off in a few short hours. Let's have a look. Ah!